welcome to SVG-TV News for Friday, December 29th, 2016. I am Jennifer Richardson with the details. Just on the heels of the long-awaited announcement of the opening date for the Argyle International Airport, slated for Tuesday, February 14, 2017, Valentine's Day, Vincentians, for the first time, now have an idea as to which international airlines will also be landing at the AIA on that same day. Speaking on a local radio program earlier today, Chief Executive Officer of the SVG Tourism Authority, Glenn Beach, pointed out that while there have been numerous hiccups in making the airport operational, Vincentians should be proud of the accomplishment. He outlined that on February 14th, Vincentians will witness the inaugural flights of the Sunwing Airlines from Toronto and the Caribbean Airlines flight from JFK Airport, with confirmation of tickets info still in the works.
Those two will come in on the 14th. We're trying to get them to come in about an hour apart. The return flight for that will be on the 21st. So they'll be here for a week. Those who come in on it will return on the 21st. Still speaking to some people out of the UK. I'm not sure how that's going to go because they would have to, obviously out of the UK, they're going to have to use something like a 767. The flights out of New York and Toronto will be 737s, which have approximately, I know Cal's is approximately something like 100 and I think 30 seats, economy seats, 16 first class. Sunwing, which is a chartered airline, is same thing. They don't have first class, but they do have 15 seats that give you more space, so to speak.
Very well.
So people will get more details when those tickets go on sale. In terms of Sunwing, you'll probably be going through Sunwing for those tickets out of Toronto. For Cal, we're speaking to Cal about if they're going to do the selling of the tickets or if we have to use one of our tour operators to do it.
Noting that persons must keep in mind that plans to get flights to land at an airport must be done at least a year in advance, the Tourism Authority CEO said discussions are ongoing for more airlines to land at the AIA.
It's clear that we actually had American Airlines ready to fly in here on December 16th for their inaugural flight out to Miami. Obviously, there were some hiccups with that. I'm hoping that by the middle to the end of January, we'll have that announcement to be made again when they will start their direct flights out to Miami.
Excellent.
Approximately 3 times a week. Also, it should also be known for the media. We also had JetBlue and WestJet ready to fly in here last year, October. Obviously, we did not open when we thought we would.
Okay.
We're speaking to them now. JetBlue is looking at November 2017. I'm speaking to them because we've told them I need them at least by June to do that flight. We're also speaking to Cal about the JFK route or the Toronto route. And WestJet, we're back to the negotiation because, as I said, they were ready to come in October, but we weren't ready.
Beach expressed confidence that both flights on opening day of the airport will be sold out and urged persons to refrain from negative comments as operations at the AIA will soon become a reality.
Yeah, I don't see a problem in those tickets selling out. As you know, I really don't listen to a lot of the other radio stations, but from what I was told to me yesterday, there's some ignorance about if it's taxpayers' money paying for this and so on. Yes, it's taxpayers' money paying for the charter, but we're selling tickets to recoup the money. Get on board. If you're still going to argue about whether the airport is needed or not, then you really just need to stop.
True.
You know, we've gone beyond that now. We're ready to open on February 14th. Nothing is perfect. We've had hiccups with the airport, but the time is finally here.
The Tourism Authority CEO also used the opportunity to speak of recent speculation surrounding the issue of high winds at the E.T. Joshua Airport. Beach urged persons to discontinue their comparisons of the same thing happening at the soon-to-be-opened Argyle International Airport, noting that studies show that more winds exist in the E.T. Joshua area than at Argyle.
I think Vincentians should be happy. They should be proud. I know we have a lot of issues with LIAT. I'm a defender of LIAT, but I also do have issues with them. But just to say this, I think LIAT's biggest issue is communications and the way they communicate to their passengers. But in terms of what happened the other day with the wind, I saw a lot of the people say, it's wind.
It is.
It's not man-made.
Right.
You know, and people say, well, then how are they going to do it? Argyle, you have a 9,000-foot runway, so you have enough space to take off with that wind. And if you speak to pilots, and if you look at the wind studies, E.T. Joshua has more wind than Argyle. Let us stop coming up with these excuses and let's just be proud of what we have.
The life and accomplishments of the late Sir Dwight Venner will be honored next Wednesday, January 4th, 2017. The former governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank will be laid to rest at the Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception in Castries, St. Lucia. As part of honoring Sir Dwight, all flags at the bank's headquarters will remain at half-mast, and the fountain at the ECCB headquarters will remain still until sundown next Wednesday. Books of condolences are expected to be available until the 31st of January at all 7 ECCB agency offices, and the public is invited to convey condolences. The funeral service is also expected to be streamed live, allowing for public participation. A memorial service is being planned for a later date in January. Sir Dwight died on December 22nd after serving 26 years as the governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. Keeping in line with this country's continued technological advancement, the SVG Police Cooperative Credit Union today awarded 129 junior savers with Amazon Fire tablets. This comes as many witnessed the commemoration of the 3rd annual Junior Savers Weekly Challenge award ceremony. According to the manager of the PCCU, Simon Mulclair, the 2-year program has grown steadily and has raised the standards of properly instilling the importance of saving to this nation's youth.
No other credit union in St. Vincent or anywhere that I know of has such an initiative as the Junior Savers Award Challenge for young children. The board and management must be commended for continuing this challenge, which is well looked forward to by many children and I dare say their parents, who use this as a medium to save their monies and have it readily available for the most difficult month of the year, January. As usual, the challenge commenced on the 2nd of January, 2016. The rules of the challenge are that each participant save $1 more each week for 52 weeks in a year. These monies cannot be paid in advance nor late, as the child would have forfeited the challenge if this happens and would have been automatically expelled.
President of the PCCU, Junior Simmons, highlighted the importance of saving and further urged junior savers to use their new gadget wisely.
The Police Cooperative Credit Union Limited Junior Savers Challenge is an innovative, appealing, rewarding initiative for the shared benefit of our beloved junior savers and the Police Credit Union. When this program first began, the PCCU handed out a total of 38 tablets. In 2015, we handed out 89 tablets, and today we are awarding 129 Amazon Fire tablets to our junior savers. The Police Credit Union is nurturing the young people of our nation by providing them with the much-needed tools that can produce many fruits in their future lives. Boys and girls, the money that you save today will help chart your future tomorrow. So do not forget to save.
Delivering the feature address, Director of STEM SVG, Petrus Gums, spoke on the dangers of the misuse of technology and cautioned junior savers to be mindful of what is being disseminated in the cyber world.
When you post in these information, you have to be very, very careful. And if you feel like you have to post some information, why not put it, oh, it was a wonderful morning yesterday. At least they do not know that you were where your whereabouts were. So we have to be very, very careful in our society today, especially coming down in this season.
This country's homicide count for 2016 moves up to a record 40, with the discovery this morning in the Brighton area of the partially decomposed body of 34-year-old Dexter Carter of Diamond. The body was discovered around 6 a.m. with what, according to reports, seems to be a gunshot wound to the head. The police, however, was unable to verify this information given the condition of the body. However, they did confirm that shells from a gun were discovered at the scene. A post-mortem examination will be carried out on the body to ascertain the cause of death. With the new year just around the corner, the Traffic Department of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force is aiming to improve upon the many successes it achieved in 2016 as they continue to serve and protect the Vincentian public. Sergeant Henry Providence said whilst the department is heartened by the significant decrease in road fatalities in 2016 compared to 2015, the department is still concerned about the high occurrences of accidents nationwide. Sergeant Providence said the department is also concerned about the issue of illegal parking and will be doing its utmost to tackle the issue better in 2017.
I'm still seeing too much of persons that are not using available car parks and available parking space in capital Kingston, and are choosing rather to go and park on the no parking sign and in areas where there should not be parking. So this is one of the areas that we had some challenges for 2016, and we are really hoping that we can do better for 2017. We also have challenges in the number of vehicles that are coming into St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and we will recognize and appreciate that our road networks are not getting any bigger or any better. So with the influx of vehicles into St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it poses a challenge to us at the department where it is the same set of officers who have to continue to do this work, even though we are seeing an increase in the number of vehicles coming into St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So that again, in the area of road networking, that is a problem for us. We would definitely like to see, I know it might be very difficult, but to see an increase in road networking and so forth, which will assist us and assist the general public on a whole.
The police sergeant said they are also looking forward to the introduction of new technology and regulations in 2017 to arrest the problem of persons driving under the influence. The
area also of the use of alcohol and alcoholic beverages and also the use of drugs. We were really hoping for 2016 that we would have seen come on stream the whole issue of breathalyzers and speed guns, which would have assisted us greatly in ensuring that persons do not drive their vehicles while they are under the influence of drug or alcohol. That did not come on stream, and we recognize, yes, the Traffic Act is still being looked at in a sense, and we're really hoping for 2017. This would be one of the areas where we can have some assistance greatly in regards to these apparatus to assist us in clamping down on the issue of alcohol and drug use when driving.
Sergeant Providence also stated that the department has had some successes in clamping down on persons driving without the requisite license and insurance, and warned that the department will continue with its efforts to apprehend and prosecute such persons to the fullest extent of the law.
We are going to once again ensure that persons who does not have driver's license, person who does not have insurance on their vehicles, or person whose vehicles are not licensed to be on our roads, we are going to ensure that they are brought to justice in a sense to the full extent of the law, and we are appealing also to the public on a whole to avoid doing that, to avoid using a vehicle without your insurance, avoid using a vehicle if you do not have a driver's license, or if you're not authorized to drive on our roads. Refrain from doing that, because we at the traffic department is not only going to be very forceful, but we are also going to ensure that you are brought to justice. So we are going to have a zero tolerance attitude in a sense when it comes to this. So a person must understand the seriousness of you using a vehicle without insurance, the seriousness of you driving on a road when you know you do not have a driver's license to be driving. So have yourself rectified for 2017 if you know you are doing that. Have yourself rectified for 2017 because the police, the traffic department is going to be very forceful when it comes to that.
Senior nutritionist in the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment, Joyce Burgin, has said the unit will continue with a host of activities in the new year geared towards creating awareness about good nutritional practices.
We will continue to do the things that we have to do. We have our community nutrition officers who go out there and they work in the health centers. It's not a lot of us, but we will continue to do that. We continue with our teaching sessions because we do educational sessions We do work we do arm sessions at workplaces, and we also team up with other members of the Ministry of Health in any awareness activity where we have to contribute giving nutrition advice. Also, we do work with different institutions that need nutrition guidance, because we are the hub, basically the national hub for nutrition education throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Bergen also advised parents to ensure their children eat healthy foods on a daily basis.
This one is for parents. Encourage your children to eat fruits and vegetables every day. And the parents, we want you to set the example. Don't say you don't like it, but it is good for the children. It is good for all of us. And so we want to ensure that we as a people continue to eat properly and help our children to develop good eating habits. We know for 2017 we don't want to have a sick population. We want people to understand the importance of good eating habits. And so our aim in the Ministry of Health is to give you the information, and in the hope that you would use the information to your benefit. I just want to wish all Vincentians a very healthy and happy New Year, and continue to do the good work you are doing for yourself and your families in maintaining your good nutritional status.
As Vincentians get ready to usher in the new year, SVG-TV News earlier today caught up with some members of the public who shared their thoughts on 2016 and their hopes for the new year, 2017.
Yeah, I feel positive about 2017 because I know that 2017 has something for me for this new year. Because for this new year, I start a years a career, and you know, I can conquer St. Vincent and be the top artist in this country. So I say big up and everything.
Well, how 2016 treat I Rastafari, treat I kind of good but pan musical. I mean, like how they not play enough of my tune pan top radio station because I get some fire tune, and you know, since them play no violence tune and them if I play my tune more, and but treat me can pan economy level, it treat me good still because dollars is still, you know. But talks of like anything else, you know, spiritual wise, man the up because man a hail King Selassie still, you know. So it treat me good still, you know, and look for 2017 now, you know what I mean. I got 3 times more better, you know.
Well, 2016 me alright still, but 2017 I'm better it still. Step up on the hustling still and was.
I would like to see a better year coming a couple of days from now, you know. You gotta do something, you have to look for the elders and the poor. You can't look for yourself and, you know, your family. You have poor people in St. Vincent. Don't say we don't have poor people, you understand? And the lifestyle is nice. Right now, you get some people who can't have breakfast. They know where their lunch coming from. You understand? So I go like to see a better St. Vincent and a better living for the poor and the middle class.
Well, 2016 was a bit of a challenge where, you know, the country was affected by a drought system and we have debts. Well, debt toll for now I think is 40. And what I'm looking for 2017 is where we can live peacefully, live with one another good, and, you know, just live life and let God be centered in everything.